interesting speech. Our second speaker is Toastmaster Hasliana. She is a mom of two and works in automotive. She joined Toastmaster to overcome her shyness of speaking in public. Let us now put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Hasliana with a speech entitled Lost.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Have any of you gotten lost before or lost your child in public for a few minutes? I have. And those who have experienced this will know that it's a very harrowing experience. But tonight, I am not going to talk about the time that I lost my daughter for a few minutes when she was young. Tonight, I wanted to share with you a story which happened many years ago when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So when I was 8 to 9 years old, my family and I were living in Tokyo, Japan. So me and my sister, who is 2 years younger, we went to school there. In the morning, my dad would drive us to school. And in the evening, when we went back from school, we took the subway. So one day after school, we went to the train station to take the subway back home as usual. So we waited for the train. So when the train came, we went to sit in different carriages because we wanted to find an empty seat so that we could have a seat in the train all the way back to our home. So once the train arrived at our station at home, I got out from the train. So when I got out, I waited for my sister to come out. I waited and waited, but I didn't see my sister. So I thought, okay, the train is long, so she could have come out from other carriages. So I just walked back home all by myself. But while walking, I thought, maybe my sister is playing a prank on me. Maybe she's hiding somewhere. She's going to surprise me. So I walked back, but I didn't see my sister. She didn't come out of nowhere to surprise me. So I reached home. So when my mom opened the door, so she asked me, where's Adik? So I told her what happened, that I didn't see my sister. So luckily for us, my mom quickly got on the phone to my dad in the office to tell her that my sister didn't come back home yet. So my dad quickly called the Tokyo police, and the police immediately alerted all the train stations on our route. And Alhamdulillah, a girl that fit my sister's description was located in Yokohama Station, which was the last station in our on our route. So my dad drove all the way about 30 kilometers from our house to the Yokohama Station. I managed to bring back my sister home safely. So what happened was that my sister fell asleep in the train. So the only reason that she woke up was that it was the last stop and she saw the train being emptied by the passengers. So luckily the train master looked at this confused girl and took her in and alerted the police. So Alhamdulillah, my sister was safe, and luckily also because we were in Japan, so you know Japan is with its very efficient system and all. So because of this topic, I found some tips online to avoid our kids from getting lost. First, education. Teach your children about safety in public. For example, tell them what to do or who to talk to if they get lost. Secondly, plan ahead. Discuss with your child about the destination that you are going to. Identify landmarks as meeting points in case your child gets lost. And number three, so this is one of my favorites, using technology. Take pictures of your child before going out so that you know what your child is wearing, and also you'll be able to show the authorities in case your child gets lost. Nowadays, there's also GPS trackers that you can attach to your child's bag or clothes, and you can install an app on your smartphone to be able to track where your child is. Lastly, but more importantly, be vigilant. Always keep your eyes on your children. If anything happens, do remain calm. Even though my parents must have been very terrified that day, their calmness and quick thinking helped to locate my sister quickly. Of course, after that day, my parents forbade us from sitting in different carriages. Now that it's been more than 40 years since that fateful day, we can laugh about it during our family reunion. But everyone will remember the day my sister was lost in Tokyo. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster, this evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hasliana, for your speech. Our third
All right, thank you, Toastmasters of the evening, Marcela. All right, so actually I feel quite nervous to evaluate Kak Hasliana. All right. So I will be evaluating you in 3 different aspects: from what I feel, from what I hear, and from what I see. So it may have both room for improvement and also what I like in every aspect. Okay, so firstly, from what I feel, I find that your story have a very good sequence. It is in a very structured story, and it helps me to imagine and visualize what actually happened. And because of that, because you give us a very detailed story, I find it very easily relatable to your story. And I can also feel the sadness when you lost, when the story of losing your sister happens. All right. And then I also love how it ended with tips, because it also acts as a safeguard for us who may or may not have their children yet, to actually be prepared for the worst in the future. So secondly, from what I hear, I love how you speak slowly, word by word, because it makes me easily to understand your story, which by speaking word by word, it also indicates that you are feeling sad, because when you are sad, you tend to speak more slowly, and that is good. However, for room of improvement, I would like if you had more vocal variety. I mean, when you found your sister, when founding your sister back, I hope it has maybe happy tones and not just a straight monotone. It would be very good if you can add more vocal variety in that aspect. Number 3, from what I see, I love seeing your face. I love your position on the camera, because I can see your face reaction. However, I sense the lack of body language since I only see your hands quite at bottom of the camera, so I don't see how you actually move your hand here and there. So in addition, thank you for the tips on how to prevent your child from getting lost, and I love how you start with your story with a question. That's all from me, and back to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nashita, for the details evaluation.
The best evaluator for tonight goes to Nashita. Woo.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right, congratulations, Nashita, for being the best evaluator. I know you're very nervous, but you did a great job, all right?